Welcome back. You're still watching Technoholik. Now that you've got your TV going on, how can we go by 1 week without showing you at least one Android phone? The latest in the market is the Sensation XL with Beats audio. But this phone is sitting right next to the iPhone 4S when it comes to price. 40,000 rupees. Is it worth it? Radio shall give us the answer.
Meet our reviewers RJ Vikrant and RJ Manish.
Turn up the radio. Turn up the radio.
Music lovers and popular RJs of afternoon show Two Idiots on Radio Mirchi.
मेरे दोस्त विक्रांत, my friend Manish.
And we gave them the new HTC Sensation XL for a review. And they seem to be pretty pumped up about the Dr. Dre Beats audio integration with the phone. Now, by the time they figure out what a sensation of a phone it is or not, let's take a look at the specs of the HTC Sensation XL. HTC Sensation XL has a big 4.7-inch screen, slim 9.9mm design and Beats audio integration. The HTC Sensation XL has been specifically created to deliver the best entertainment experience with stunning audio and visual for music, movies and games. The HTC Sensation XL is also powered by a 1.5 GHz Qualcomm processor. The device runs on Android Gingerbread skinned with HTC Sense 3.5. It has a 768 MB of RAM and 16 GB built-in storage. The smartphone also includes an 8-megapixel rear camera with dual LED flash and a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera. The HTC Sensation XL will cost your pocket Rs 40,000.
Both of us have been using this phone, HTC Sensation XL, and what I like about the phone is that it has got a superior build quality, it has got a metal finish to it, and the best part is SLCD screen, which we call Super LCD screen. It's not AMOLED, but it's bright enough to attract my attention. Phone is not too big to put me off, so I can easily carry it. Yeah, you need big pockets for it in terms of money and to carry it also.
The best thing I like about this is, since I'm into music, I like these little masterpieces, Beats audio earpiece. I mean, it's altogether a different experience when we listen to music on this or maybe on iPod. It's way better than iPod for sure.
The one thing that makes me really unhappy with this phone is that they call it a music phone. They give Beats audio headset with this. But the problem is that being a music phone, advertising this phone as a music phone, you can't expand the memory. You can't put in like more than roughly 14 GB of data.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I can have my the songs I like. Though there's something I did not like about the same phone is that, since I'm into gaming experience, just because the phone is single core processor, it's in this dual core age, I guess it kills the gaming experience, especially when you play games like NFS, Need for Speed. It lags a bit, so that's the reason I don't like it.
The beat audio they give with this phone is, it's not really clear, it's loud. The bass is good, but sound clarity is not that awesome as you expect from a beat audio.
I did not feel it's loud. It's good enough. It's just that there is a volume button, you can use it,
Vikrant, for 40,000 rupees, I might buy HTC Sensation XL because considering the sheer build quality of it, a good camera, nice keypad, good interface, and it supports flash and everything. So good phone, but there are better options available. Samsung Galaxy Note S2.
For 40,000, I'm not gonna buy any phone for sure, not just this one. Since I'm a gaming person and I love music also, and the basic apps, the basic requirement is to call people. So if I really want to listen to music, a good quality music with clarity and stuff, I might go for a 10 grand iPod, and I might buy another simple phone for like 10 grand to just make calls and stuff. And for games, there are other devices. So, I would, in half a price, would kind of fulfill my 80% desires, which this phone might not. So 40,000, sorry, I'm not gonna pay.
From watching TV anywhere to a very pricey phone, the Tech Talk continues. It was a great week in technology with new gadgets and gizmo launches. Siddharth Sharma is back on the show to wrap up all the news for us.
A lot of smartphones was what making news this week. So let's get started. Being in government gives people inflated ideas about themselves and their power. And Kapil Sibal, the Union Minister of Telecommunications, believed that it is possible for him to monitor, regulate and even censor social networking sites and websites like Facebook, Google, and so on.
We do not want to interfere in the freedom of the press, but this kind of material should not be allowed and should be disabled. We will certainly evolve guidelines to ensure that such blasphemous material is not part of content of any platform.
This generated a lot of traffic on many social networking websites this week. Regulating the World Wide Web is an illusion. It is not possible, even with the best possible technology at one's disposal, to completely regulate and censor social networking websites. The upcoming Lumia series smartphones from Nokia are expected to arrive in the Indian market sometime in December. Well, the good news is that the devices may be just around the corner, as Nokia is now starting to take pre-orders for Nokia Lumia 800 and 710. Apparently, those interested in the Lumia 800 will have to make a deposit of Rs 3,000 and 1,000 rupee deposit for the Lumia 710. Both the devices are powered by a 1.4 GHz processor and run the latest Windows Phone 7.5 Mango OS. The official word on the pricing is not yet revealed, but sources suggest that the Lumia 800 will be priced somewhere about 30,000 rupees and the Lumia 710 will bear a price tag of rupees 17,000. Next up was LG. While the LG Optimus Pro and the Net arrived in India last month, LG has reportedly launched a dual SIM version of the Optimus Net in the markets such as Russia and Brazil. The new LG Optimus Net runs on Android 2.3 Gingerbread operating system, has a 3.2-inch HVGA capacitive touchscreen display, a 800 MHz CPU and 512 MB of RAM. Other features of the device include a 3.2 megapixel camera, a 1500 mAh battery, Bluetooth 3.0 and Wi-Fi. Though there is no official information about the Indian launch, but the phones are expected to arrive in the country very soon. The price on the new LG Optimus Net P968 is likely to be around 10,000 to Rs 12,500. Third comes Motorola. Motorola has launched its new XT615 Android smartphone in Taiwan. The word on the web is that the device will be making its way to the Indian market sometime in January. The device would have a price tag of Rs 18,000 and Motorola XT is a mid-range slim smartphone that runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread and is powered by an 800 MHz processor. Topped over Android is the new Moto Switch UI and it has a thin 9.5mm frame, a 4-inch display, 8 megapixel camera with LED flash and supports 3G, Wi-Fi and GPS connectivity. Last comes Samsung. Manufacturers have always tend to sideline the camshell design when it comes to smartphones. This time around though, Samsung has released the W999, which is a camshell device running Android 2.3 Gingerbread. Interestingly, the Korean giant have slapped two 3.5-inch screens on the mobile, claiming that users can either use it as a full touchscreen phone or flip it open to access the physical keypad. The dual screen phone is powered by a 1.2 GHz dual-core CPU and has a primary 5 megapixel rear camera and a front 1.3 megapixel camera for video calling. Other bells and whistles include Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, 16 GB internal memory, micro SD card slot and a 1500 mAh battery. The phone might be coming to India in 2012, but at an exorbitant price tag.
And with all the news, it's time for our second break on the show. But coming up on the other side, it's game time as Sagar reviews Assassin's Creed Revelation.